Hello friends and family, I'm back. Today we're going to make some pie crusts because I was talking to my hubby and we're talking about raspberry pie again, and I've got more raspberries in the house here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and make homemade pie crust, and we'll show you how I'm going to do this one. This is an older recipe, but it works. So let me get started on this so I can show you. Let me get you up here to where you can see. Okay, let's get started. Gold medal. You can use any flour you want, but this was the recipe I found from a long time ago. So look there, got ice on the bottom of that. It's been in the freezer. So you're going to take some cold flour, which I like to take cold, which would be one I wonder what was wrong. I already got one of them in there. One. Okay, one. And 1/2 cups of flour, all purpose. Okay. Just back in there. Just 1 1/2 cups of flour. And a teaspoon of salt, which we know what a teaspoon is. It's what you can carry, put in your palm, the middle palm of your hand. And we need 1/2 cup of Crisco. 1/2 cup. You dig down in here and get some of that and make 1/2 cup. Okay, that's 1/2 cup of Crisco. You're just gonna roll that out into there with a spoon. Okay, now we're gonna roll this around, mix it, for a little, mix it all up in together. Okay, now, the reason I did not do this with my hands, and which you can, but bread dough loves hands, yeast, anything with yeast in it, but pie dough, if you put too much water and too much hand movements in it, it's not flaky. So Now, this is the point where you can take that mixture, 1/2 cup of flour, a teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 cup of Crisco, and you can just put that in a bowl and put it in the refrigerator until you're ready to use it. But when you are ready to use it, and I'll go ahead and do this now, I got to take these rings off for a minute because it's doughy. But you take only enough water, not even this much, until it just starts forming a ball, not a wet ball, but a ball. And if I could bring you over here, let me see if I can bring you over here. Don't mind my hair, it's growing out and whoop-de-doo. Hold on. Oops. Okay, now I'm going to turn this on. And I'm going to put some water in it, maybe a tablespoon at a time. See what it's doing? Now I'll put another tablespoon in. Starting to ball up just a little bit. Hold on a minute, so I can put you back on the thing. I got dough on my hands. But anyway, you can see where it's still just a little crumbly, but we'll be able to put it together. Sorry about that. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. There we go. I had to put you back on the thing and I wasn't doing it right. I was trying to use my right hand. Now I'm just going to take this out. Take that off of there. Stick my hands down in here and see what I can do here. Yeah, I think this is just right. It's going to look crumbly. Let me get the plate out of here. Put this on. Now this will make one deep dish pie with the top and the bottom crust. We're not done yet. Get all this out of here. Okay. Now you just take and form that together, press it in. Make you a ball. It'll pick that up. Make you a ball. Just press that in. So you didn't need all that extra water. It'll press in together. Tell you a story about something while you're looking at this dough. Some years back, Sue Storms came and her husband, and they came to the house, and Sue and I was baking, I think, coconut cream pies that day. We wanted to do some cream pies, so we wanted to make our own crust. Well, I thought I knew everything, and I didn't. So we made the dough, and I put water to where I made it almost sticky, and I thought that's perfect dough. Well, yeah, it rolled out, and it went into the pie thing okay and everything, but the pie was wonderful. But I asked Gene there next time I seen him, I said, how was that pie? And he kind of just looked at me. I said, was the crust really hard? He said, yeah, but I didn't want to say anything. But he said, yeah, it was pretty hard. Well, we couldn't even eat that crust. It was so hard because I put too much water in it and not enough of the other two ingredients. So we've got a ball here now. Let me put you up there because I'm not going to waste any of you little crumbs. Even though they want to keep falling off there. Let me make this side of the ball. Okay. Now that I've got the ball made, let me wash my hands. Get that off of there. So this will make one pie, and that's all I want to make. But that will be later, because what we're going to do, I'm sure you could probably roll it out now if you wanted to, but I'm not going to because I'm not ready to make that pie yet. Okay, there it is. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, put my ring back on. Alright, I'm going to take this cling seal I've been using, trying to use it up, and I'm just going to put it around that ball. I'm going to, now don't you stick to the plate. I'm going to wrap that ball, make sure none of it is out. Give it another good little wrap. I'm trying to use this up. I think I about got it used up too. So whatever how many pies you want to make, these will make a deep dish. Wrap it up in plastic or a bag, and we're going to put that in the refrigerator. So there's your pie dough. You can use it right away if you want to, or you can put it in the refrigerator. It's better if it sits in the refrigerator for a little while. So I'm going to leave it just sit in there until I'm ready to make that pie. And then when I get ready to make it, I'll come back on and part 2 later, not today, because I'm not making the pie today. But I wanted to show you how to make the old-fashioned easy crust. Anyway, God bless you. I'm going to throw this in or put it in the refrigerator. So it'll be ready for me when I'm ready to make the black raspberry pie.